Hi friends, welcome back. Rigel Smith here, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about my top 10 favorite essential oils for sleep. Because let's face it, if we're not sleeping, we don't feel good, right? So this is definitely not an all-inclusive list. If you did a list, I'm sure it would be different than my list, but here are just 10 of my favorites. So the first essential oil would be Serenity, and this is called doTERRA's Restful Blend. It was specifically designed for a more restful night's sleep. And the way you use Serenity or any of these oils, couple ways. So you can put a little bit, I like to put a little bit actually on my body. So I'll put a little bit on the bottoms of my feet, and that's a great place to apply any essential oil on the bottoms of the feet. And it helps to soak into those pores, into the bloodstream, uber relaxing to the body. And then even a little bit around the ears, wherever I can feel it. And then you definitely want to have an essential oil diffuser next to your bed, something like this. There's many different options from doTERRA. My favorite one is probably the Volo diffuser. It'll run all night long and it's very, very quiet. There's no light on it, and that's a really great diffuser that you can check out my Volo diffuser review if you want to learn more about this. But any essential oil diffuser will do, just a few drops of that oil next to your bed. I like to just start diffusing about 30 minutes before bedtime so it kind of fills the room, sets the tone for a restful night's sleep. So in addition to Serenity, you can take it with the Serenity gel caps if you choose. These are herbal and essential oils that are designed to be used in partnership to have increased sleep. So if you can only take one thing from everything I show you, I would start right here, Serenity, gel caps, and the oil. Now my next oil that I would recommend for sleep is Adaptive. And this is called the Calming Blend. So the Adaptive oil has wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum. And this is an oil that was designed to help decrease the stress response within the brain. So sometimes if we can't sleep, it's because we're stressed out, right? So this is absolutely one you can use during the day, but it's also one that you can put in your diffuser at night. So you can put it on your pulse points, once again, bottoms of the feet, behind the ears, in the diffuser, and it works well during the day and at night. The next oil you may want to try is called Peace. This is the Peace Reassuring Blend. This is from our emotional therapy aromatherapy line. That's a mouthful. And this is an oil that smells very earthy. It's super grounding. I have a really short video, less than a minute long, of my daughter when she was a baby, just crying and fussing. And I remember just putting a little bit of Peace, the bottle, under her nose, and she stopped fussing. I'll link that video below because it's really a fun classic one to see how fast Peace can work on certain little ones. But in here, you're gonna have some vetiver, lavender, ylang-ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, and spearmint. So really earthy, nice aroma. Once again, same way, put it in the diffuser, bottoms of the feet. You can use it during the day as well. This is a great one to use during yoga, or just if you feel like you need some more peace in your life. The fourth oil is Breathe. Now this is our respiratory blend oil. This is really designed to help support healthy respiratory system. And for some people, when we sleep, it becomes more difficult to breathe, or breathing is more shallow, and that will help. If we have shallow breathing, it won't help us have a nice, restful night's sleep. It'll actually break up our sleep a little bit. So this is a wonderful blend that helps to open the airways. This is one that you could combine in your diffuser with lavender, would be a great addition to this. What it has in here, it has a laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree oil, lemon, cardamom, and ravensara. So this is really a lovely blend to help support open respiratory airways. And like I said, it helps while you're sleeping to combine it maybe with the lavender, which is my next oil I'll talk about. For some people, the peppermint is stimulating. So you're gonna have to figure out with your body chemistry, are you one of the people that loves to sleep with Breathe and maybe a little lavender, or is it too stimulating? So you just have to figure out your body chemistry. We're all different. So go ahead and try that if it's one you think you may need. Now another oil, we're gonna get into some of the single oils. Those were some of the oil blends. And this is just straight up lavender oil. If you could think about one name for lavender, it's calming, right? All things calming. So it's calming to skin, it's calming to our moods, it's calming to emotions, and it helps to calm for sleep. Now you can add any of these together in the diffuser that I talk about. So some people like to make a diffuser cocktail, maybe 2, 3, sometimes even 4 of these oils together, or you can be a purist and just put a few drops right in the diffuser and they'll all work great. So when this isn't in your diffuser helping you sleep, it's wonderful for skin irritations or redness, maybe even a mild burn or a sunburn. This is one we keep in my kitchen all the time because I don't know why, I tend to hit a hot pan or do something, so I like to have it just right on hand, put it right on that discomfort as I'm pulling a hot pan out of the oven, and it takes that discomfort away. Cedarwood is an oil that I really enjoy putting with lavender, so a couple drops of each in my diffuser. This is an earthy blend that smells just like cedarwood. It almost smells like you're walking through Home Depot and somebody just cut the wood for you. And it's a nice one that I like to put on my dryer balls. So my sheets go in the dryer with my dryer balls, and I put a couple drops of wild orange and a couple drops of cedarwood. And to me, that is my smell of sleep on my sheets. So that's really a fun one. You could even make a linen spray with that if you wanted. But cedarwood's a great one. It's also good for the skin, just like the lavender. So in a different way, it's a little bit calming to the skin. Our next oil is copaiba or copaiba. You can say it either way. This oil is great for all things relaxing, again, calming. And if you could name copaiba in one word, I would describe it as homeostasis. So this is an oil that helps bring homeostasis to the body. This would be one I would combine with one of the other ones in the diffuser. The aroma is pretty light on its own. It's slightly earthy, but it doesn't have a ton of aroma. I would combine it with something, but the effects of this are amazing. You can do under your tongue for this one. This would be a great one. That's something I do for even physical discomfort, or if I'm feeling stressed out or having anxious feelings, because it helps to support that body in homeostasis. It helps to support a healthy neurological system. It really does a lot of things to support the body in addition to sleep. So this is one you can use in a few different ways. You can also they have capsules. So if you prefer the capsules, I know some people, their magic combination for sleep is 1 to 2 of the copaiba and 1 to 2 of the Serenity. So you have to figure out your body what it likes, and then throwing in whatever sleep blend in the diffuser. So that's another way to try that oil as well. Our next oil is frankincense. It has a lot of similar properties to the copaiba oil, and they say when in doubt, use frankincense, right? So it's for a lot of things in addition to sleep. It has similar properties to that copaiba blend, or oil rather. It smells a little bit earthier. This is an oil that I typically combine with a lot of things. For instance, I like to combine it with wild orange in the diffuser. So frankincense, wild orange, sometimes a touch of lavender or Roman chamomile is a really great calming blend for me. This is another one that you could do under the tongue, just like the copaiba. And you guys are gonna have different preferences. Some of you are gonna like one more than the other. I like them both. If I could pick one, I probably use the copaiba more. But the frankincense, I think what I really like about this, in addition to helping relax and sleep and mood, is to put just a couple drops sometimes in my skincare routine when I'm washing my face or around my eyes, because it helps with skin health and decrease those fine lines. So lots of research in essential oil literature about the benefits of frankincense going all the way back to ancient times, even in Eber's papyrus, which was the first document of medicine in ancient times, documenting all the great things that frankincense can do to support the body. So really cool oil. Next oil is wild orange. I briefly mentioned a little bit about combining this with frankincense. I have found people tell me that if they have trouble staying asleep, maybe they fall asleep easily, but once they're asleep, sometimes they wake up in the middle of the night, that adding a couple drops of wild orange to whatever other oil you're diffusing has helped them. So maybe frankincense, cedarwood, lavender, and wild orange, or maybe Serenity with the touch of the wild orange, kind of playing with that. This is an oil of abundance. If you look in the Motions book, it's a fun, bright aroma. It's playful, it's mood elevating, but it also works for some people to help relax them and stay asleep. And the final oil I'll talk about is vetiver. This is an oil that's exceptionally calming, especially to people or kiddos that have a lot of movement and a lot of interaction and maybe trouble focusing sometimes during the day. This could be used during the day behind the ears, on the bottom of the feet, and then in the diffuser. It's a super thick root oil, so it takes a little patience to get it out. Sometimes I just touch my hand to the bottle to get it out. You can use a dropper if that's your preference, trying to get it into the diffuser. But for me, I like this on the bottoms of my feet. It's the first time I ever felt like, I don't know, I've never done drugs, but it kind of felt like a very happy drug in a way that it made me feel very calm and relaxed on the bottom of my feet. I remember just putting it on the bottoms of my feet the first time, and I just felt completely and totally relaxed. I don't know, it was really a fun experience, but this just helps the body to support in that relaxing feeling. There is nothing in here that'd be bad for you. It's just pure vetiver root. It comes from Haiti. That's where our farmers are for the vetiver, and it smells very, very earthy. So this is a fun one to try as well. So if you head over to my blog linked below, I'll have a new blog up for you with some of my sleep tips. It's all written out for you. I have some of my favorite suggestions. I even have a few roller bottle blends on there that you can use, and a few additional tips for wellness as well. And if you need essential oils, I'll also link below how to get started with those, and we will see you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.